Garvin Woodland Gardens is a viable and sustainable entity that is part of the FAY School of Architecture and Design. The Botanical Garden furthers the university's mission of teaching, research, and the public service through focused intentions on preservation, sustained landscapes, and community building through nature. Founded by Verna Cook Garvin, Garvin Woodland Gardens is a 210-acre site recognized as Arkansas's premier botanical garden. It is located near Hot Springs National Park and is one of the oldest parks in the nation. Though the garden site was purchased in the 1920s, Verna Garvin began to develop it as a show garden in 1956. Over the next 40 years, she planted thousands of species. She was intimately familiar with the site and laid out each path. She personally chose each new plant and selected its location. Her vision is the foundation of the garden's mission to serve the public and to provide teaching and research opportunities for the Department of Landscape Architecture at the FAY School of Architecture and Design. As early as 1985, the Department of Landscape Architecture was utilizing portions of the gardens as a resource to teach local ecology and design principles. Teaching opportunities continue in these areas and currently feature urban forestry, wetland ecology, construction methods, and design implementation. Numerous design features offer case studies for landscape architecture and architecture students as well as professionals.
Garvin Gardens is only 18 years old, which in the world of public gardens is considered a very young garden. However, due to our accomplishments, the quality and quantity of our garden spaces, and the addition of incredible architectural elements, the garden is held at the same esteem as many of the older gardens. We've completed about 2/3 of our master plan, which was produced in 2008. And as you might imagine, in those 12 years, a lot has changed about the vision and the mission for the garden. A wonderful example of that is the Whipple Family Forest Educational Center, which was a recent gift to both the FAY School and also to the garden, where students will be crafting and composing a design-build project to house a new center that focuses on forest and timber industries here in Arkansas. We think this is a wonderful opportunity for the garden to not only expand our outreach to the community, but also to expand our connection to the students and to the FAY School as a center of the school. We're very excited about this new adventure and this new wonderful opportunity to blend what happens at the garden with what is occurring in the school. Design at Garvin is an immersive experience. It's a wonderful way to see nature's design grafted with human intervention. We like to think of the garden as a living laboratory where students and guests can see the beautiful transitions from woodland to woodland gardens to woodland structure in world-class gardens and in world-renowned architecture. We believe that through this wonderful combination of design, through these transitions, our guests and our students both have the ability to absorb all of nature's benefits while also reveling in the accomplishments of man.
The Anthony Chapel Complex provides facilities for a variety of events. Dedicated in September of 2006 to much public fanfare and media coverage, the Anthony Chapel Complex has become one of Arkansas's most requested wedding venues because of its architectural significance and proximity to the masterful landscaped gardens. Architects Maurice Jennings and David McKee, both alumni of the FAY School, designed every element of the chapel blueprint from the open-beamed bracing system to the pews, wall sconces, and outdoor lighting fixtures. Jennings describes Anthony Chapel as the finest of more than 20 chapels he's designed around the country. Jennings relied on his 25 years of experience working with nationally renowned design partner Fay Jones to create the chapel that rivals the team's most famous creation, Thorncrown Chapel. Anthony Chapel's floor-to-ceiling glass walls and multiple skylights provide picturesque views of the surrounding woods in a nearly 6-story tall structure made of massive yellow pine columns and beams. The Evans Children's Adventure Garden welcomed a new treehouse to the gardens in summer of 2018. This treehouse is the first of 3 planned for the garden that will provide an interactive educational experience for visiting children as part of an ambitious plan to bring children back into the woods. The treehouse uses rich visual and tactile environments to stimulate the mind and body to strengthen connections back to the natural world, while accommodating the needs of all users. Designed by Modus Studio, a design firm here in Fayetteville, the project holds an underlying theme of durandology, meaning the study of trees. The 113 fins wrapping the facade of the project are comprised of thermalized Arkansas-sourced southern yellow pine. It creates a semi-transparent and evocative form, dynamically shrouding multiple levels of spaces for children and adults alike to refocus their attention on the natural wonders of the forest canopy. The interior space provides various levels to gather and admire the landscape around, capturing the imagination of children in a space that even adults can enjoy. The Joy Manning Scott Bridge of the Full Moon is one of the most recognized and most photographed features of the gardens. The spectacular 11-foot-high structure echoes the stone bridges of Western China, where native stone was laid by hand in rustic patterns. The self-supporting, sphere-shaped arch, or full moon opening, is an iconographic Asian image and reflects a time-honored building tradition rarely seen in the modern world. One of the most incredible jobs of many landscape designers and architects is the coordination of growth and color in plants over time. The flowers are planted to bloom in strategic colors and patterns to bring new life to the gardens. You can design for the eye-level experience and for the experience from above. This impressive display welcomes spring with true dramatic flair. See thousands of tulips raised in the coming seasons of February, with March bringing cheerful flowers of white, yellow, and pink. The gardens feature several other locations of planting styles, including an incredible Japanese garden featuring bonsai trees and koi fish. The Garvin Pavilion stands as the centerpiece of the 210-acre botanical garden. The architectural masterpiece was commissioned by Miss Garvin before her death in 1993 and was designed by internationally recognized architects FAY Jones and Maurice Jennings. The stunning open-air redwood and sandstone structure features a one-of-a-kind faceted steel and glass ceiling centered around a classical oculus. This traditional window in the ceiling serves as a focal point of a flower-like composition unfolding overhead. It is a wonderful complement to its woodland surroundings. The space is a refuge for shade as well as special events and is wrapped in greenery in the original middle of the gardens. Garvin Woodland Gardens is open to the public and welcomes you to come and visit these incredible pieces of architecture and diverse landscape styles. It is a phenomenal location to reconnect with nature here in Arkansas.